Well, good morning. This morning we are going to answer a great clothing dilemma. How to mix patterns, okay? So we're going to talk about some ideas of how to mix them, and then I'm going to show you one option of what not to do, okay? So here we go. First of all, you're going to have probably some pieces in your wardrobe that have pattern mixing on them. This is a good example, this yacht top that has a stripe back to a floral. I love stripes and florals together. This yacht top, a perfect template, if you will, for how to match and mix patterns. So let's talk about first a patterned bottom. So this is our Ditzy Skinny Jean from this spring, and we have patterned this back to a stripe. So we have this small floral pattern back to kind of even a small stripe here, and then it has a wide stripe on the back. But again, florals and stripes are going to go together, especially if they're a little different size. So this is going to be a cute little way to mix and match your patterns. But now let's move on to a jacket shirt combination. So what we have here is our cruise jacket back to our Rita top. Now, what we want to look at here is this is a stripe that is a different size than the pattern that's underneath. And this could almost be a floral, but it is an animal print, if you will, that's really kind of jazzed up, which is fun. So mix and match those stripes back to a pattern and make sure they're a different size. That's a really good rule of mixing your patterns, is to make sure they're different sizes. Now here's a little bit surprising little twist. We have the fresco dress here underneath of our Sophia sweater. Lace is a really beautiful, almost more neutral pattern, or a little bit softer when it comes to mixing prints. So you can see this print is very geometric here, and then we've got a floral back to it. Really fun. And if this is a little bit too much, maybe you'll want to wear this. You could wear this either way. You could wear it with the lace to the front or the lace to the back and this more variegated stripe on the front. Either one works great. And this is a little bit out there, so don't be afraid to try this with a fun little nude heel. Now finally, here's maybe what not to do. So this Tivoli top back to this. So what's wrong here? What does this work or does it not? And I would say no. The color family is the same, but when you put these together, it's like they're almost the same size. So it's almost like the pattern on the skirt and those floral is the same size as the stripe on the shirt. They're too similar. If this was a very narrow stripe, it could go back to this. If this was a really tiny flower, you could wear that together, but it's almost like they're too similar in size to wear together. Now, some of you may argue with me, but I would say following a mixing pattern sort of guideline, if you will, these don't work as well because they're too similar in size. So go ahead. I would love to see your pictures of your pattern mixing, or text me and ask me questions about pattern mixing, because it is a really fun way to find new life for some of those pieces that you have. Have a great day.